Oh, all right. So they're constantly doing things to test my memory, right? So I picked up my daughter from school, and that just triggered my memory to see a little girl with her lunchbox. So my daughter said that she went to the bathroom during lunch, and she told her friend to watch her sandwich for her. When she came back, her friend took a bite out of. No, she said somebody. She said her friend. She said somebody took a bite out of her sandwich. So I had to go get her sandwich from the store, right? Now look at the homeless team. I want you guys to see it. Look, he goes into the check cashing place. Homeless dude was sitting on the ground. I was walking down, so I saw him. As soon as I started walking by, he gets up and used to go walk into the check cashing place, right? And then at the boys and girls, look, white guy again. Look. See? Again, you think this is strategic? I understand it is. Do I care? No. But they'll keep trying though. They'll keep trying. Hilarious. Again, I want you guys to see the pattern. And now, if I was a different person and start attacking white people, they'll say, "Oh, he's full of hate, what have you." But again, I want you to understand that it is white people that are doing it, that are behind the scenes, that are the invisible hand moving the pieces and doing all this stuff. Okay? See, I like I said, I don't put 100% of the blame on black people for behaving in the way they behave, because I know how we've been conditioned. I know the technology and the tools used to manipulate us. Look. I'm looking in there. Anyhow, yeah, so like I said, I understand. I understand. When you look at it in our community, how we don't have the resources. So now this has been going on forever. So come on, ain't nothing I'm saying is a surprise. Ain't nothing I'm saying is not factual that you can't check yourself. Okay? Even when I talk about directed energy weapons, usually the United States deny these weapons exist. And whenever I talk about that, they'll always use the police sirens too, right? Because they don't want people to look into these things. They think that they can hide with the creation of these weapons and create whatever narrative they want to create within us, and particularly within us black men, right? This is something that they continue to do. Okay? So yeah, fight back against their agenda, push back against their lies, right? Because we know it's all lies. And this is why they don't want you talking about, particularly as a TI, focusing on the directed energy weapons, the weapons that they've created to control our minds. They don't want that. That's what they want to hide. So when we talk about the school to prison pipeline, in which you look at the prison industry, the vast majority of people who are incarcerated are black men and black women. Okay? There's a reason. There's a reason why they engage in all these warfare, psychological warfare, chemical warfare, the poisoning of our waters. You look at black people, right? Particularly black women have poison from chemicals that are used in hair straighteners, Roundup that are used in fertilizers, and this is black people in general, right? Also, right? We don't want to hold white people accountable. We don't want to hold them accountable. Okay, we see white people can commit all sorts of crime, and because they have a psychological issue or a hard upbringing, they go into the courts and they give them the breaks. They put them on treatment programs, particularly with drugs, while they send hundreds of thousands of black people in prison. Again, look at the reality. That's all I'm saying. Look at, as a black person to other black people, look at our reality. Not the delusional mindset, not that shit that, that you've been religiously indoctrinated against. Look at the reality. And you see, for us, we think that we got some sort of power because some of us, we drive nice cars, we live in a house, what have you. Mind you, that the vast majority of black people don't own their home. They don't own their home. You're paying a mortgage. You're still paying the mortgage, so you don't own your home. And if you get unemployed, you're only 6 months away from losing that home. That's the reality. Okay? So when you understand that, all right, you stop worrying about a lot of shit. Because really, the lies, the false sense of importance that have been perpetrated, particularly on black women, in the sense that, not to say that they're not important, but in the sense that they make them to believe that they are so important in terms of helping to grow the black community. And the black community is not growing, it's shrinking. Again, God is thinking in a backwards manner, right? Our community is not growing, our community is shrinking. Why? Particularly gentrification, and we see it all around us. Okay? So don't let them fool you. Don't let them screw you, like Bob Marley said. Don't let them fool you. Oh, look. They must have come out because I call out the Sambo across the street. He's looking at the house across the street. Look, we all look black. Okay, black. Understand? Yeah. Look. And look. They also look how they stop, and they're walking slowly. Again, so what do? They will protect the black Sambos because that's white supremacy. They put you in a position in which you can be a gatekeeper, right? So even the black Sambos, I don't have any love for, I don't have any respect for because of what they've done to black people in general, right? And again, like I said, I refuse to be a gatekeeper. And when you're not a gatekeeper, right? As who said it was Malcolm X. He said, the black people don't own businesses. What are you looking at? Oh, you don't want to be on the camera? Yeah. So that they don't want black people to own businesses, and I'm talking about businesses that employ a majority of black people, because this is how they control us, right? Through economics. And you see black people, they're like, oh, I got my own house. No, you don't. You live in a house. You pay a mortgage. It's not your house. You don't own it. The bank owns it. Like I said, very few people outright own their home, because the government can take it away at any time. And even when the house is paid off, go look it up. Even when black people own houses and the houses are paid off, the banks still take the house. What, the government take the house? How? Because of the taxes. Because the taxes that are levied on the house. Again, it's nothing that I'm saying that's not true. All right? Look, he's yawning. Oh, you want to? Oh, yeah, I see you looking over here. I know. That's why I'm out here. Yeah. You got shades on? No, not gonna work. Not gonna work. Okay, it's a gloomy day. I'm not wearing shades. I've always done that. So don't even try that narrative. Don't even try that narrative, okay? No. Don't even try that narrative. So look. Hold on. Let's see if you can see the purple across the street. Where you at? You over there? Yeah. Turning my back on him. Right? Yeah, this is how you fight them back. Let them know that you're not afraid of them. That you understand what it is that they're doing. You let the world know, you let other people in America know who they are. Right? These are the turncoats. These are the Sambos. Right? These are the ones who will assassinate your leaders, who will destroy your children because your children have aspiration of creating businesses to employ black people. These are the Sambos, because they need to feel more important than others. Why? Because they have a good home, so they have a nice house, or they live in a house, or they drive a nice car, so they feel important. See, these are the things that make black people feel important, not the fact that you have people fight, their very own people fighting for their rights, right? The doctors are not important, right? The teachers are not important, okay? But who is important is the celebrities. The celebrities are important, right? The people who are not doing shit for them, those are the ones who are important, right? Yeah. Okay? Those are the ones who they tell us are our leaders, and those are the ones we look to for leadership, but they're not leading anybody. They destroy true leaders amongst black young men and women, and they give you dysfunctional people as leaders and celebrities as leaders, right? Meanwhile, you see how their leaders are. Their leaders are out there doing things for them in the government, creating policies to disenfranchise us as a people and give them everything. The continued theft and of black communities, finances, black people finances, and this is the mindset that they've created, right? So yeah, I'm gonna keep speaking on it. They can hate me. What's that? Is a song that says, "Oh, you can hate me now." Yeah, you can hate me now. It's okay. It's okay. The more you hate me, is the more I'm going to keep speaking the truth. The more you hate me, is the more I'm going to speak on what's going on. So keep bringing the hate. Keep bringing the hate. All right? Because guess what? When other people bring hate to you, what do? You cower and you get on your knees. That's what you do. When other people bring hate and they walk into a grocery store and they kill your family members, you talk about God is love and I'm gonna forgive, right? But when anybody else do anything to these groups, to these racist people, what do? They don't talk about God is love and forgiveness. They don't do that shit. You don't see that shit. But this is our conditioning. This is our mindset. And they can take away whatever they want to take away from me, because again, I'm gonna speak the truth. You can't call me hateful or bigoted, because that's who you are, right? And you're not going to try to project who you are onto me. It's not going to happen, right? So when I speak about us not getting on our knees while they're radicalizing their people to commit mass murder against us, I'm not hating, okay? That's the smart thing to do. The stupid thing to do is to go to church and get on your knees and pray and hold up signs and march. That's the stupid thing to do. I mean, we've been stuck on this cycle for too long, and we need to change it. All right. Talk to you guys in the next video.